Hello gentlemen, investors and traders. The project is in touch with you Guru.Markets. Thank you very much for helping our project. See all links in the description of this video. Now we will compare the main indicators of the company ASML Holding NV, ticker ASML. This review was created based on current information at the time, May 12, 2024. By classification Guru.Markets company ASML Holding NV belongs to the subcategory Comp Set. 62 organizations participate in the assessment. This is very representative. We start with summary information about the company. A little further we will consider each indicator in a little more detail. If you want, you can pause it. You can consider all the parameters of the company in question more carefully. Access to the table with the structure of company tickers is absolutely free and open. Thank you very much for your repost and other support. We really need all this. So here we go. Market capitalization of the company ASML Holding NV is $365.99 billion. And the market capitalization of the subcategory is $6,105 billion. ASML Holding NV has a share of 5.995%. It is one of the medium-sized companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $14.75 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $720 billion. ASML Holding NV accounts for a share of 2.048%. Comparing the shares of market and balance sheet capitalization, we see the following. Share ASML Holding NV in a subcategory when assessing market value is 5.995%. The balance sheet capitalization is 2.048%. This is 66% less than the share of market capitalization. Assessment of the organization's share of market and book value in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The analyzed company's financial liabilities amount to $4.868 billion. Debt-to-book capitalization accounts for 33% of capital. Score for the company's debt obligations, good, 1 point. The balance of the company's market price to its profit is 47.6. The average for the subcategory is 48 and this is 1% lower than for the subcategory. Assessment of stock market value to earnings ratios in comparison with subcategory companies. Good, 1 point. Profit for the last 12 months was $7,704 million. Projected earnings for the next 12 months are expected to be $10,686 million. 38.7% more than now. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison within the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's price-to-revenue ratio is 12.9. The average for the subcategory is 7.6 and this is 70% higher than the average for the subcategory. Evaluation of the exchange price to its revenue indicators in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $28,300 million. Future revenue over the next 12 months is expected to be $39,250 million. This is 39% more than currently. Assessment of the estimated future sales volumes in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The sales margin is 27.2%, with an average for the subcategory of 15.8%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 11.4%. Profitability assessment in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share by number of employees in the subcategory is 3.099%, which is 93% less than the market capitalization share. And this fact reflects the imbalance in the exchange value of the organization ASML Holding NV, most likely towards revaluation. The amount of market capital per employee of the organization is equal to $8,629,000. Whereas in the subcategory there are $4,461,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 93.4%. Estimation of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per employee is $181,600. Average for the subcategory, $92,900. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 96%. Estimation of profit per company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The share of sales for each employee of the organization is $667,000. By subcategory $587,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 14%. Estimation of revenue per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The volume of sales transactions corresponds to 0.2%, with an average for the subcategory of 4.4%. This is an assessment of the possible risk of a short squeeze. Indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 53% for the company ASML Holding NV. Whereas for the subcategory this level is approximately 52%. Potentially, securities of the subcategory are valued approximately the same as the company's shares ASML Holding NV. Comparing the dynamics of a company's share price ASML Holding NV and subcategory companies. We see that over 12 months the promotions ASML Holding NV showed a change of 41.6%. Against price dynamics in the subcategory 40.6%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to keep this fact in mind. Before announcing the final grade, we kindly ask. Leave your assessment of the company's shares ASML Holding NV in the comments to this review. Your comments greatly help the development of the Project Guru.Markets. The overall result is 3 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 2 points. If you look very broadly, within the stock market in general, we can note that the average result for the entire stock market in total is 0.3 points. Against the company's 3-point rating ASML Holding NV. Let's look at the order table. It is available to you. A link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all decisions of the information and reference system for stock valuation Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is free and free. Link in pinned comment. Based on the analysis of the company ASML Holding NV. Information Assessment System Guru.Markets. A decision is made. Do not open a deal due to the fact that ASML Holding NV, overvalued subcategory company. Thank you all for watching this video and for using the information and reference system Guru.Markets. You all are the most excellent audience.